Hey y'all, welcome to my live. It's Think Ink Thursday. How's everybody doing? Yes, I'm a little early, but I did post it on my page, so hopefully that's all right with everybody. Tomorrow, same thing. If you're watching and you want to check out TRL, you're going to see me 1 hour early. It's going to be 1 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern time, 1 p.m. Eastern, because it's our town's homecoming, and my boys have to be in the homecoming parade, and they have to be there by 3, which means I have to pick them up at 2:45, which means if I go live at 2, that would have to be super short in order for me to be done in time to get them. So, let's see who's here. Well, we have Margaret and Melissa, hey-o, and Christina, Jamie and Joyce and Jan. All the J's are here. And Rosemary. Why doesn't my touchscreen work? I don't know. Beth and Jane and Brianna. Hello. Awesome, awesome. So, yes, I would like to switch to tablet mode. Hello, Renee. No, I do not want to exit tablet mode. I want it exactly the way it is right now. And Shirley, hello Shirley. VIP, Ink, Think Ink Thursday. Getting this into my VIP group. And we are doing a little last bit of Halloween. There's still a little bit more to go for Halloween, but not a lot. You'll see next week when I'm in Vegas, I'm going to be debuting some Christmas stuff. October is the month where you start thinking about Christmas, because you order your stuff in October. You can do it kind of in, when you get it end of October, beginning of November, and have it ready to go by the end of November so that you're all set up for displays. Some people like to decorate. I'm having a little decaf coffee tonight. I am a hot mess. I am a hot mess today. I feel like every day this week has been worse. I'm getting more and more haters on Facebook that like to tell me what to do. Here's the thing, if you're watching me and you don't like it, there are so many other places you could go and watch. You don't need to comment, just go away. That's what I do when I don't like a show, I just turn it off. So if people want to complain about me, do it in your head. I don't care. You can complain you can complain in the comments. It really, really doesn't matter. But anyway, so I'm totally feeling it. It's good. It's Starbucks. Okay. Who else said hi? Sherry and Julie. Hello. Another J for you. Yes, another J. Jane and Julie jumped in on the J wagon. So I found these super cute. This came as a set at just like local craft store. Cute linen towels, okay? Had to get them. They're adorable. So I'm going to turn them into Halloween. They're plain, as you can see. So I haven't done this one yet. I haven't done Boo to You, and I think it's adorable. I really am going to try. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I never know how it's going to work. But I'm going to try to pop this one onto the buffalo check. And then we're going to do the Come Set a Spell on the orange one. It's kind of a nice guava color, right? So we're going to do the Set a Spell on there. So we have 2 little projects. And I am getting really excited for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Total Request Live, I'm looking at what I'm going to use. It's going to be a secret, I can't say. But I was so shocked at what you guys were requesting, because I totally have it. Like, I'm So ready. Very excited. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Londa. Margaret, I don't even know. I get the same things over and over, and I feel like you guys keep saying the same things. Do you understand you're watching a live video? Like, you're not watching a dedicated tutorial. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I don't have to listen to them anyway. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Yeah, it's all right. Although, YouTube, the people on YouTube used to be way meaner. So, it's all right. Facebook's, they're coming around. They're so protected by their computers. They can say whatever they want and be as mean as they want and don't have to face the world. They must really struggle in life, and they must probably be in a poor situation that they have to be mean online. I don't know. We teach our kids to be nice. Doesn't mean that people always grow up to be nice. Hi, George. All right. So a few things. Need to get out an ink mat. We'll do the orange one. I know the orange one's going to be the easiest because it is just one color, right? Oh, you guys can't see me. Ha! You can't see anything I'm doing. So the orange one is what I'm going to set down first. And then, you know, like it has all these wrinkles, which is awesome. But when you use your ink mat and you stick it down, look at those wrinkles going away. Isn't that awesome? You just kind of pull it tight and press it on there, and it's all good. And what I'm gonna do is fold this over to make it easier for me so I can see what I'm doing. I need to push my computer back. I need to push this back as well because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. There. Now, do you wash the fabric? Psha, Jan. Kind of like the new school girl. I don't wash anything. I don't wash it before I do anything. I do this and I heat set it, make it permanent, and then I wash it after I use it. I know. Guys, don't cringe. I'm a hot mess. I bought my kid new underwear and I didn't wash it. And I put it on him. And I didn't feel bad. And it's fine. And he lived. And nothing happened. But in the olden days, everything got washed before it ever got worn or used. Now, I'm just like, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm totally. Is that bad? Does that make me a bad person? Oh, they just like, So one time, this lady used to make comments all the time, and she wouldn't stop. Like, this is the thing. She wouldn't stop watching me. And I'm like, if you don't like me, go watch someone else. There are so many other people who are different than me. There's no reason why you need to just keep coming back to me. And she kept being like, oh, here she goes again, telling us another story. We don't care. We don't want to hear your life story. Just do the work. And like, she would say things like that all the time. And I'm like, seriously, you may not be interested, so go somewhere else. You don't have to stay here. That was my phone making that crazy noise. I need ink. I need ink is what I need. And I need, we want black, don't we? We want black ink for this. And we probably, on our buffalo plaid, should do this color so it coordinates. So that would be a nice papaya. Doesn't that look awesome how it matches? Yeah, so we'll do papaya on that one, and I'm really hoping it comes through. So not super bright like an orange peel, but it's totally cool colors. All right, I don't think I need to tape this down. I think I'm good to go with a regular sized small squeegee, and I'm not doing multiple colors. So this should be good. The black hat, so there's a lot of screen on this black hat. So I want to show you that you're gonna wanna go over this multiple times. The first time you go over, that ink is going to soak in, as it should. As it soaks in, you will see you may see some little patchiness. So if you do, you just take a little bit more ink and you go over it again. The most important thing when you're inking fabric is that your transfer is stuck down as much as it possibly can. If your transfer has been used a lot and it's not as sticky as it once was, I suggest using some washi tape or some painter's tape and taping it down so that it doesn't move on you. You can still hold it. Like I always like hold the transfer a little bit. So if you're holding anything, like you just know. That sentence didn't make sense, and sometimes I don't make sense, but the words came out of my mouth, so that's all I can say. When you're holding it, you kind of know that it's not going to move too much, and you can just be careful with it. If you hear a lot of like crackly sounds, it means that your transfer possibly is moving underneath you, and so you don't really want to hear those crackle pops. And sometimes that just means go a different direction because it's moving in that way. So if you change directions, it should be okay. All right, so I'm actually going back. Priscilla, I think you're absolutely wonderful. You're sweet. Sweet, sweet. Who did I miss? Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Sharon. And Bonnie, and Donna, and Lori, and Robin. Hi, Rhonda. Londa, I completely agree. And I know that, and I say this all the time, hurt people hurt people. And so I know that the only reason they have to be mean to me is because they're not happy themselves. Because happy people are not mean people. I know this. Years of being alive, it has taken me to know that. Oh, hello. Come sit a spell. That looks awesome. Another win for the ink and transfer. Okay. Now, I want it to dry, so I'm going to lift it from the backing here. And I'm going to set it, and hopefully it will start to dry over there. And then this has some wet ink, so I will get a new one. And I will use that for this one. Fist bump. So, Janet, it's a really good question. I have not tried the spray adhesive. I had some in my hand the other day. I can't remember what store I was at. But I had some in my hand and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. And then we had an issue with a transfer that had been used a lot. And when we let our customers use them, and sometimes things happen, it looked like they crumpled it up in the water. And so we were trying to like fix it. And I was like, man, I wish I had that spray adhesive to see if it works. I'd love to get some and check it out just to see if it works, you know, like I would not ever recommend something that I didn't try myself. And so that's why I'm like, you know I've heard some people do use spray adhesive, but I heard that they use a spray, like stencil adhesive, like, so when you're using a stencil that is not sticky on the back, oh, the texts are coming through. Sometimes they do, oh, I think I put this the wrong way. Shoot. Silly me. I need it to go this way because my image is a little bit wider than it is tall. There we go. And I'm just pulling this out to get it. And I'm going to go ahead and get my heat set going. There we go. Okay. So I need to fold this over so I know where my edge is. There we go. I hope this works. I really, really just want it to work. Okay. And when I mean want it to work, I want to be able to see it. I want it to show up. So, hopefully. Rhonda, I very well could be talking about your ex-husband. I very well could be. Not intentionally, but you know, you guys know, it doesn't take much to be around the world and start being like, it starts out, people just start to be like short with you, you know, and they're like, oh, they must have, you know, something must be happening with them, you know, something must have happened, they're in a bad mood, whatever. That happens to all of us, right? Then it keeps going. And then you're like, my goodness, what is going on? And then you find out so-and-so is going through a divorce. Oh my gosh, well, that makes a lot of sense. That's so much stress. It's probably one of the hardest things in the world to go through. Of course, they're a little on edge and not themselves, right? This has happened to me more than I can tell you. All of a sudden, someone will come to me, they'll be like, hey, have you noticed so-and-so has been like not themselves lately? And I'm like, wonder what's going on. And I do some research and I figure out, you just never know what's going on. You know, what's going on at home, what's going on in their work, whatever. On the Cricut mats, when they aren't sticky anymore, you use Awesome Cleaner from the Dollar Tree. It brings back the stickiness. Awesome Cleaner. Stencil adhesive, Pixie spray. Oh, gotcha, Pixie spray. Yep. Okay. He's a bully and a nurse. Oh, for goodness sakes. First of all, bullies make me, this is a brand new one, I'm getting my other one, that make me crazy. There's no room for people like that. They need to, how do I say this politely? They need to go to counseling and figure out where it's all coming from and you know, what the heck happened that makes you think you can act like this. A lot of times it's parents, I think. I really do. One of their parents was a bully, and they just learned that that's the way you are, that's the way you act. And it's not okay. Not okay. Yes, Rhonda, I can PM you. You should send me a quick message first. That will remind me. By the time I am done, I will have forgotten that I should have messaged you. Hey, Sherry. These little,
Herbert Randall Wright III, better known by his stage name G Herbo, is an American rapper and songwriter from Chicago, Illinois.
Y'all hearing this? Siri's button it again. I said, hey, Sherry, not hi, Siri. Oh, she's so full of herself, that Siri. Man. Telling me about Lil Hero, the rapper. Isn't that funny? For sure, Florence, you got it right there. And honestly, a lot of bullies only bully to protect themselves. They're only being that way to protect themselves for some reason or because they have a misunderstanding about something. And honestly, if you actually get down to it and talk to them, and a lot of this does come from me being a school teacher and dealing with children and the way children act. And children act the way we teach them to act. So if they've been taught certain things, they're going to do that at school too, no matter what. And if we've taught them well, you know, barring all other things, barring special needs or anything like that, right? Like I'm not saying, because that's totally different. I'm just saying children do what we allow them to do and what we, like, if you spoil a child, he's going to know how to get spoiled and expect to be spoiled, right? I know this firsthand. If children get bullied at home, they're going to bully other people, whoever they can. So yes, you are chatting with, we're having chalk therapy tonight, where we are discussing mean people and how, I don't know, do you remember a long time ago they used to have those t-shirts that said mean people suck? I would love to like wear one of those t-shirts one time. I never have. I like the message. I just don't like the word. I'd rather wear the t-shirt that says be kind, right? You can be anything in this world. Why not be kind? I try. All right. I know I'm seeing a lot of, maybe I'll peel this up just a second. Hi, Dawn. Joyce is laughing. It looks good. I was gonna say maybe I should peel this up and see if I need to add more because I just kept going over it and going over it. Turns out I didn't need to add more. It looks good in the neighborhood. Boo, it looks good on the buffalo plaid. I'm excited. So let me clean up this before I pull these out so that we can heat set them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Goes in my ink container. And then this needs to dry. Yeah, some kids definitely think they are entitled, but I know some adults think they're entitled. Can we like acknowledge that? It's not just kids. Carol, and I do think that one of the thing about mean people, or the fact that we get stuck in these situations, is because what if the mean person is your parent and you love them because that's what you do. You always love your parent, and you were raised by this person who, and I'm not saying this is not my parents at all, because they're not mean and they're not bullies. But let's say you were raised by this person and you were taught to love your parents, honor and obey your parents even, you know, and then the world is telling you that they're not a good person, and what kind of inner turmoil would you have to like both love and hate that person at the same time? I think that is one of the hardest things. What if you married someone who wasn't a bully, turned into a bully, but you can't get past the fact that you fell in love with this person who wasn't, and you feel like, oh, they're still in there. What can I, you know, what is wrong that this person isn't, you know, I don't know. Why is he being such a bully, or she, or whatever? I think that's the turmoil, is that we get stuck in it. Our best friend all of a sudden becomes, you know, I think you just kind of get stuck because you don't want to give up on that relationship, but also, what are you going to do? Oh, Janet, yeah. I'm telling you, my brother had that shirt. Thanks, Joyce. Thank you, Carol. So, I got you, Florence, because we have the same thing. Like, and my son has had the same issue. That kids have to be included. You can't exclude, okay? And that is a fine and dandy rule. But there are some times when I really think that rule shouldn't apply. And what we had to do with him, because he was having some issues with some kids that were older. They weren't in his grade, they weren't his friends, but every single time he wanted to play this certain game, they would come over and want to play, and he had to say yes. So what inevitably happens is he would end up either playing with them and having troubles, or stopping what he was doing with his friends as enjoyable, and letting them do it by themselves, and he would move over to do something different, which he really wanted to be playing the other game, but because they wanted to play and he had to include. It's a double-edged sword. It is a double-edged sword. And it's hard. It's hard to navigate through all that stuff. And we make all these rules because of all of the examples that we're trying to set. And then the rules become, the kids know how to push the boundaries of every rule. You can't exclude me, so I'm going to come play with you and make your life miserable. But, you know, it's hard. And we teach them to be good. We teach them to be kind. And the ones who really do and practice those things and are good and are kind, you know, they don't have to, I don't know. I feel like they sometimes carry the load for all, you know, because I know that my son is not at all mean-spirited, never has been, maybe with his brother, but not with other kids. And he's, you know, he is very nice. But in the past few years, he's kind of started sticking up for his friends a little bit and himself a little bit, to the point where you're not going to do this to me every day. Like, I'm going to start sticking up for myself. And it really upsets him because he doesn't like to feel that way. He doesn't like to feel that he let his anger get out of control or anything like that. So it's hard. It's hard all over, but we just do the best we can, and we teach them right from wrong, and that's all we can do, and we hope that they make the right choices. So what am I doing? I laid down a little iron mat that I'm using. I put parchment paper over my fabric, and I put my heat press on. I set it for the temperature for 100% cotton, and then I'm doing 30 minutes. That's because of this machine tells me to do that. When you're ironing with an iron, you're going to put it on to the hottest setting for your fabric. So if you're doing 100% cotton, you'll put it on the cotton setting. Sometimes fabric, when it gets really hot, it shows that other color, like that darker color. So you're gonna put it on the hottest setting, and what I'm doing here is I'm gonna iron both front and back. You're gonna iron front and back for 4 minutes. I don't have to do 4 minutes because I'm using a press instead of an iron. So it's different directions. You want the hottest setting for the fabric you're using. So you want to look up the fabric or look at your iron for your heat setting. Yeah, there are people I stay away from too. Just, I don't know. It's either the way they make me feel or the way that they talk, maybe to other people that I've witnessed. Yeah, we are allowed to kind of choose, but sometimes we just have to work with those people anyway. I mean, like, just joking. I have to work with Jessica all the time. And, you know, just kidding. I love Jessica. All right, so this, the feel is awesome. So it feels like the fabric, which is one tip to know that it is done and it worked well. It's not tacky at all. This actually looks really good on here. So I can wash this in the washing machine and nothing, like everything will be fine with it. Let's do our next one and then we'll look at them together. All right, so we got the Boo. Okay. And we'll do front and back, and then this will be all done. I agree, Florence. I know. I know it. I know it. I know it. Listen, just drink your decaf coffee at night and in your hot mess mug. It makes you feel so much better. I think it would feel better if I had wine in there, but I have too much work to do to drink wine. If it were like a Friday night, maybe. Maybe I could do that. But not tonight. We've got 2 big trainings in our team pages tonight. And so I definitely cannot be drinking on the job. What would they say? They would say, there she goes again. I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be again. Yeah, totally. I mean, really, Jan, Jessica, man, she is a slave driver. She has me doing so much stuff. It's pathetic. And then she goes and jaunts off to Paris tomorrow. I mean, come on. Jessica in Paris, France. Some people. I wish I was going to Paris, man. There's always, oh, it feels good. There's always next year. Okay, so let's check out these cute towels. So we have our Boo, and then this one. Look at that. 2 cute towels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 2 cute set of towels. What am I doing? Let's do this. I'll hold them up so you can see in like real person. Where's my camera? There we go. And there, hold them up really high. So these 2 can go together and they can go on my new appliances in my kitchen. Ooh, I'll take a picture of this on my new range. It's gonna look super cute. I'll bring it up there, or maybe my dishwasher, because they both have those handles that I can put them on. And they'll look super cute. If you guys are new and don't know what to do and you need to communicate with me, here's how you do it. If you are not inside my VIP group for my customers, you wanna type add me, so I'll send you the link in a message. Club is what you're going to type in the comments if you want more information about our Club Couture and how to become a preferred customer, because this month we have a special sale just for our preferred customers. And then finally, type team in the comments if you could see yourself doing this alongside me. I'd love to have you. And we have all kinds of free training inside of our group, so you get access to all of that when you join. I think, thank you, Rhonda. That is about all I have for tonight, Think Inc. Tomorrow is Total Request Live. There are a bunch of requests on my posts. I always post a little thing, and then you just type in the comments what you want to see me working on. And we're getting into Christmas, but tomorrow is not going to be Christmas, so I hate to say that, but it's going to be awesome. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that. And we got our therapy in. I got to have my cute hot mess. I just got this. If you listen to the podcast, well, if you listen to the podcast, we had to record 3 sessions this week. One because, P.S., I'm going to be in Las Vegas on Monday through Thursday next week. My husband and I are going for a little skedaddle, and just for a few days. So I won't be live, but I have some awesome fake live videos planned, and you can watch them and make fun of me, or you can watch them and look at how cute the things are. But yeah, so, and I'm featuring all of our on sale surfaces, the 50% off surfaces, in some of my videos next week, so you want to check those out. But I made them all. They're not necessarily following the themes, because I didn't do Mad Minute Monday because I was all by myself. Like, how fun would that be? I did 2 for Tuesday. I didn't do Wowie Wednesday or Think Inc. So you're just gonna get 4 videos next week. So cut me some slack. And that's about it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, early, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for TRL, Total Request Live. That's probably trademarked. I probably get in a lot of trouble for using it, but it's all right. I used to watch that show all the time. Have a great night, you guys. Bye.